1 Thessalonians 5 verse 18 tells us, "In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you." Gratitude is not optional. It's your power to invite God's help and intervention in any situation and at all times. Start today. Thank God for breath, for life, for the opportunity of one more chance. The power of gratitude isn't in pretending. It's in remembering. Remembering that even when life gets hard, there is still beauty, there is still love, there is still hope. So hold on and be grateful for even this. If you have been inspired by this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.